I see the red flags and yet I still can't stop myself from pursuing him. If this is you, we need to talk. And I already know you are perplexed because you love your life. You've built a big, beautiful life. You've achieved in your career. Maybe you're up for a promotion. You have friends that you love. You have hobbies that you love. You have a rich, beautiful life. And you can't understand why when you're dating, you start to lose your sense of confidence. Suddenly you are distracted at a meeting with a client or in a board meeting because you're thinking about, when is he gonna text me back? Did I say the wrong thing? Did I do something to put him off? And maybe you're not even sure if you really like him yet, but you're already thinking when you're at dinner with the girls that you guys do every week, you can't be present because you're thinking about, is he gonna ask me out again? And did I somehow get it wrong? And when is he gonna reach out? Why didn't he ask me out on a second date? And you judge yourself because you're so secure in all these other areas. Why is dating the place that you find yourself losing confidence? Listen, here's what I need you to know. Successful people, no matter how successful they are on the outside, what they've created, their education, their big, beautiful life, are not exempt from having experienced relationship trauma. And a lot of times, really high achieving women, which is my entire clientele, often achieve from a place of trying to prove their worthiness and don't realize it. So their life looks so beautiful on paper because they've achieved so much, but underneath they're still proving their worth, and their dating life reflects it. That's why they never quite feel fully relaxed. Usually these women are very intelligent, self-aware, they've been to therapy, they're doing all the things they know to do to try to change their experience, but it's not quite landing. Let's talk about why. Most really high achieving, intelligent women start here and they stay here. Awareness and assessment, right? They know their patterns. They know they're anxiously attached. They know their abandonment wounds come from their father leaving. They know that they've never seen a secure, empowered, feminine woman before. And that's why they don't feel comfortable in their feminine energy, because their mom was a little bit more masculine and overworked in the household and was unsupported. Like, you know all these patterns that happen, okay? But what you're not doing is moving to the next step. And this is a model I use within my program, Soft and Secure. We call it the Soft and Secure Upward Spiral. There's 3 other parts to this spiral. Most of you are stuck right here, which is why you're intellectualizing your feelings and not seeing a change. The next part we need to work on is healing and clearing. Not just talking about these things, but in your body, moving the energy through. I use somatic-based tools and feminine embodiment tools with my clients all the time that is phenomenal for moving the emotional root and wounding causing the anxious attachment. So that's one of the first things we work on together. One of my past clients, I'll call her client H, came to me because she had a big, beautiful career that she loved, friends she loved. She had a wonderful apartment in New York City, living her dream life, but was struggling in dating with anxiety and not meeting the types of men that were going to be emotionally available, nurturing, care for her, but also have that masculine energy and pursue her. So she knew all her patterns. What we had to do was start to heal and clear it from her body. For her, she'd grown up in a family where achievement was the way she knew to get love and stay safe. So she was always proving her worth. Specifically, there was a little bit of a dynamic with her mom. And so we're aware of that, but now we healed it through. I have a 4-step somatic-based healing process I use with clients. So she started to do that to clear the wounding that she'd incurred from her family dynamic. And then we move to this 3rd phase, which I call integrate and recalibrate. So this phase is super important because it's not enough to just know what you used to do and move it through your body. We have to, oh God, bad camera work. You have to learn the new behaviors of what secure attachment looks like and dating from an empowered, healthy place looks like, and practice it. Integrating those new ways of being, those new ways of dating, relating to herself, and recalibrating her to safe, healthy, secure love. And then the fun part is this final stage where we assimilate the new information and drop into embodiment. This is when you walk around, the triggers don't happen anymore. You're being a different woman because you've embodied it. You were aware, you cleared the pattern, you integrated the new way of being, and now you're embodying it over time. Chef's kiss. And I call this process the soft and secure spiral because as you progress through it as a client, what she found is you're always going through this spiral. You see the trigger, you clear it, you try a new thing, you embody it, and you go in this upward spiral over time where it gets more and more nuanced and you raise in frequency and empowerment and confidence as you circle it. They still use this model now when my clients graduate. So for most of you who are relating to her story, you were probably stuck in the assessment phase, which is where she was. By the way, when she went through this work and healed and cleared it, and then we started dating, teaching her to date in empowered feminine ways, she then met her now partner who is empowered masculine, safe, secure, cherishes her, uplifts her, wants to take care of her, and still has that grounded masculine energy. They've been together for a year, they've met families, they live together. I still get messages from her saying how the work changed her life and she's so happy with her partner. If this is something that you struggle with and you are wanting that partner who adds to your life and you want to create that internal security so you can relax and enjoy the relationship when it comes to you without the anxiety, fill out an application and let's talk about shifting this together, because you are not stuck. We will reverse engineer the path. You step on the path, and as you lead yourself through this process, you come out a different woman. And still you, but more secure, more empowered, more confident. So fill out an application. Let's talk.